So today we're going to take a look at the, in my opinion, very lovely Panama Shaman. I've inspected it, kind of looked over the manufacturing of it, and I mean, I can't think of anything that is off. The Tolex is great. The wood finish, there's kind of a glare on it, but due to the lighting, but it just looks beautiful. The wood looks great. The coloring is fantastic. I love the logo too. Very nicely done. So we'll kind of go through the controls here. Now, if you'll notice, there's no text, and I love that. I think it's fantastic. It's kind of quirky, something different. You know, not just the typical tone, mids, treble, gain. I mean, they are there. They're just encoded. In this, they have the shamanic symbols demystified. So gain, treble, mid, bass, presence, volume, all there. So here you will see the two channels, and they are considered clean and unclean. So you can flip it down, and that'll put it into pushed mode, or up is in clean mode. Now beneath that, on channel 2, is crunch and then high gain. So right now it's in crunch, and this is actually the mode that I play in most of the time. It has plenty of gain and has a nice saturation to it, nice full bodied. There is the high gain mode, and even in these different modes, they sound fantastic. Now let me pop over real quick to the wattage. I primarily play in the 10 watt mode. Now what's cool about this is it sounds freaking awesome even in the 10 watt mode. I am a dad with 2 kids and a wife who prefers quiet most of the time, so I really can't have the amp be too loud. So the 10 watt mode is incredible. Now if you see where my volume knob is at, it's really not up that far at all, and it sounds great. A lot of amps, they sound really fizzy and basically like crap unless you turn them up. Not the case with this amp. This amp sounds really great even at low volumes, so hats off to Panama for doing that, because, you know, again, I play at low volumes most of the time. Another cool thing about these wattage modes is, don't think of it as you're in 10 watts and you're at 20 watts, because the switch really kind of changes the dynamics of what the amp sounds like. So, you know, in the high gain mode on 20 watt mode, it's just like straight up metal mode, which sounds awesome. But then if you put it in the 10 watt mode, it's really has different characteristics. So like I said, most of the time I'm playing in crunch mode. My gain's usually around 3 o'clock. There's kind of my standard settings, and it's kind of out of focus here. But overall, I mean, it sounds incredible. I mean, everything about this amp I've been very pleased with. I really can't think of anything I dislike. I mean, honestly, it is a very solid performer, especially for the money. Very pleased, and I think this is going to serve anybody well. Again, I think Panama's really just has a home run here. I would consider this amp to be a sleeper, as in, I can't believe it's not more popular, especially for the money. I think a lot of people default to kind of other brands and things like that, but I mean, this is absolutely a great amp for the money. I mean, it's a great amp, period, but especially for, you know, less than $700, you are getting a quality tube amp, in my opinion. It's got 5 12AX7s, 2 EL84s, and again, just sounds awesome. I think it's incredible. I mean, I've been pleased in every sense of the word. So, thanks, Panama. I'm not going to go through all of the different tones because this amp is very flexible actually, but I wanted to give you kind of a general walkthrough of what you can expect and what I'm going to be playing through. So here's obviously the Panama Shaman. I'm going to be playing on the clean and the crunch channels, and then here's kind of a walkthrough of my settings just kind of quickly. I'm going to be playing through an orange PPC 112 cabinet, which I think is a great cabinet. Pairs very well with this amp. Vintage 30. A couple of my TC Electronic mini pedals. For this sample I'm just going to be using the Reverb. We got the Panama foot switch. I'm going to be playing through a PRS SE Custom, and it has upgraded USA Tremonti pickups, a Tonepros bridge, and it also has upgraded cord locking tuners on it. So let's take a listen.